When I was first in university, at Oxford, I think, I was told by my tutor that my subject demanded that I held contradictory views at the same time with great passion. And I think it's not only true of theology, it's also true of law, and it's certainly true of modern diplomacy, that we can hold two contradictory views at exactly the same time. And particularly if we are in a position where we are challenging another country or another view, we need to be ready to hold two positions about the same thing. And we may then be told, oh yes, you are a liar or you are a hypocrite. No, you are simply engaging in realistic diplomacy. We are not at war, but we are in a position of global tension, and we need to be significantly more adept at holding contradictory positions simultaneously than we are. And I'm afraid at the moment what we are seeing is myopic and rather silly headline hugging from people like Pelosi, from people like Liz Truss. Her comment about the First Minister of Scotland was particularly silly, I think. What is she trying to do? Lose the entire Scottish vote? And she seems so focused on securing her vote among the Conservative faithful, she's not thinking about the future general election, which is coming up round the corner. She needs to have a much bigger picture, as indeed I think does Pelosi. Maybe we've got away with it this time, but it suggests that we are getting further and further away from this ability to hold contradictory views, which was something that was a given for seasoned diplomats at least 10 years ago. It seems no longer to be the case. We are becoming entrenched in our very aggressive positions, literally entrenched. Think of the trench warfare in the First World War. Think of the troops facing each other in the Battle of the Somme, or in Gallipoli, where the trenches were often as close as 2 feet away from each other. And there is no advantage in being so forceful in one position. Yes, one has to state that one position clearly, but one also has to state the opposite position just as clearly, and be ready to cling to both. Trench warfare goes nowhere. And the only way you win trench warfare is by literally sacrificing as many people as you possibly can. I think it was Ataturk who said, I don't expect you to win, I expect you to die. And simply by the force of the numbers of people that he could throw into the trenches in Gallipoli, he won. He won, but the result was the fracturing of the Ottoman Empire, the establishment of Turkey, and today, so many years later, a question mark over his legacy. And, you know, we need to be more circumspect, we need to be more pliable. We need to be more flexible if we are going to survive in this modern world. And I think the stiffening in resolve that we're seeing from people like Pelosi and Liz Truss is not a good thing. Why are they doing this? I don't understand.